The Gulf Islands have a magic to them. Each island has their own story, their own history.
And the wall all on there, and it's still there.
And you never know what you will discover when you get off the ferry and begin exploring. Like this pit in the middle of a field on Galiano Island.
And they lay logs down like that.
Or this oceanside cemetery with gravestones that remind us of the pioneers who immigrated to the coast looking for a better life and died too young.
Two Japanese young men who came here in the 1890s.
All clues to what life was like many years ago. And these unusual sunken pits and the weathered gravestones, they're part of a mystery that has at last been solved thanks to this longtime Galiano resident.
And here you see here's the original rocks.
Wow.
We are standing in what is called a Japanese charcoal pit kiln. And this, you can see the slope comes here. And they've dug this pit out of the slope and mounded, thrown the dirt over there, and built this rock wall that you see, and the shape of the light bulb.
There are 5 large, tear-shaped, rock-walled charcoal pit kilns on Galiano Island, and they stand as a testimony to the history of the Japanese settlers that came to British Columbia in the 1890s.
They would lay cedar planks. It is a technology from 3000 BC, and is not anywhere else in North America. Secondly, it is Japanese technology. The history of the Japanese and the tragic events of 1942, this history was lost. No one knew about this history.
That same charcoal making technology made the Japanese renowned worldwide for the ceramic and sword making arts. The first Japanese settlers were also accomplished fishermen and loggers. But their time on Galiano Island was short-lived because of the internment of the Japanese during World War II.
It's their history as well as our history as Canadians. And I think everyone's history needs to be celebrated and acknowledged for all of us to understand where we've come from and where we're going.
Today you can come and walk around this restored pit that celebrates this time in history on Galiano and learn how these pits turned wood into charcoal. Thanks to a generous gift from a Japanese community from Steveston, there's a touching plaque at the foot of the kiln as a beautiful reminder of this time in history on Galiano Island.
It's dedicated to the courage and the determination of the pioneers who emigrated from the Wakayama Prefecture, Japan.
It's stories like this one that just add to the charm and mystery of the Gulf Islands. From Galiano, I'm Karen Elgersma.